Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 202. Can't believe they still let me do this. Hello to Hunter and Hunter, my favorite buddy cop duo. As you can see, they're starting to put some numbers down. As we wait a couple minutes, we'll vamp, waiting for some people to get in. Hello to you as well, Matt. Why would those people be putting numbers, you ask? Well, that's a great question. Let me answer it for you. Because if they can guess a number that is on a short printed card, they will win a prize. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say we pull a card number 16 of 99. Hunter picked number 16 in honor of Sasha Barkoff, obviously. So if we pull a card that has 16 out of 99, and he has liked this feed, you gotta hit that little thumb up button. I'm very, very vain and I need your attention. But if we can pull a card like that, he will win a prize. So it'll be that simple. So make sure you make your selections, make your prize picks, if you will, and see if we can award you with something. As far as I know, today has been absolutely banana sandwiches at the store. I gotta say, the last couple weekends have been like that. We're talking dozens of people all at once. The kind folks coming out in droves for Cardboard Paradise. I only have one trade that I'm aware of to announce. That was Matt McDonald taking care of Santa Scott. Matt has sent the LA Kings over to Scotty, and Scott has sent the Anaheim Quack Attack, the Anaheim Ducks, over to Matt. So we get the one trade that way. Aside from that, I would say the usual, guys. Just do what you guys do best. Keep it positive. When you see a nice card, go out of your way and say, hey, that's a nice card. Because if you get a nice card, you'd probably like other people to say, hey, that's a really nice card. So I think that's about it. Vince is here. You tried, Vince. WW. That's close to a number. You'll get it, buddy. We are going to go to Bedsy Town. So we're going to go with Series 2 Blaster. Had a little bit of break room, if you will. So we decided to add a blaster onto it. How many people do we have here thus far? Oh, we're doing pretty decent. We're doing good. All right. So let's get ourselves all kind of set. We know the drill here with the 23-24 Series 2. It's pretty much Bedsy or bust. So this, I guess, in his own way, is kind of a blaster dedicated to downtown Dale trades, who ended up with the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, there are other solid names. Leo Carlson in Anaheim, Matthew Samoskevich in Florida. You've got some decent overall chances here, certainly. But Bedsy is definitely the guy. So very worst case scenario, Dale, this is for you. So worst case, we'll get you a box flip instead. Cause, welcome into the break, my friend. I'm so happy you're able to make it. Levi's here, Julien's here. I'm awfully excited. This is going to be pretty solid. A pair of Stature, a pair of Ultimate, and 8 total boxes that we're doing here today. Look at all the value. It's just overwhelming, overloaded with value, if you will. Maybe there's too much value. There's a question. But we should expect 1 or 2 Young Guns per. We're not going to go through every base card when it comes to the blaster. Oh, and by the way, this, if I didn't say, is box number 56. For you superstitious folk out there. It's good to be back. Here we go. I'm so happy that my Jaguars played this morning so I could just get the pain of them getting spanked out of the way. You guys should just ask me who's going to win the Jaguar games. You make a lot of money. I could have told you a mile away the Rams are going to absolutely mercenate them. But we get kicked off with a Sparkling Ecliptic for Neon Leon. Behind Leon, hey, you know what? I said that it was only a couple main guys as Young Guns. I was mistaken. I forgot it was also like Poitras and Zach Benson's in here as well. Zach Benson's a pretty flippin' solid Young Gun to pick up. Buffalo is with Greg right now, so there's a quick peek there at the back. You can notice the birth year, 2005. He's just a little bab, a little baby. So a very nice start there for the Blaster. We can work with that for sure. We have Lucker Diller, former Sea Dog, and Liam O'Brien is the Director of Boards. Director of Boards. Let's see what else we got rolling here. Oh, Trevor, who knows? If Schneider leaves it alone, yeah, they'll be fine. My joke that I've been making is that John Schneider is the type of manager that would walk into his house and look at his light bulb that's working perfectly fine, and he'd say, I better switch out that light bulb for another perfectly good working light bulb, and then hope for the best, and then he falls off the ladder. And it's like, well, why did you do anything? Just, at most, these starters have like 2 games left, and that's assuming they go to Game 7 in the World Series. Like, stop. It does, like, started with Berrios years ago. Now it's Scherzer sticking up. Now it's pulling you Savage after 75 pitches. It's ludicrous. So if Schneider can get his head out of the bullpen, I think Toronto will have a decent shot. That's just my hot take, though. Kirill the Thrill with the gold glossy. We got Thatcher Demko with the instinctive. And Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, getting some deep roots. What those roots are... hockey, I imagine. Imagine that. Holy Moses, these packs are awfully stiff. There we go. We can get silver Young Guns out of blasters, so we'll hopefully see what we can do there. Downtown's on the golf course. Hopefully not, I don't think it's raining out there, is it, Dale? And unfortunately for Dale, there's our second Young Gun. Now we can get canvas, and we also can look at getting potential silver, but we have Maxence Guinnett. Maxence Guinnett with the Ottawa Senators. We got a little Gouda, Trevor Zegras, which makes no sense that he would be in a Knight's outfit, considering he's a Duck. They should put some feathers on him. Tar and feather the kid. And Braden Point with the Eclectic. Not the worst blaster, though. I mean, only one out of 2 blasters have 2 Young Guns. The rest only have 1, so we found both. Silver are awfully difficult, but you never know. Oh, Spencer Knight, we hardly knew ye. Oof, don't look Toronto fans. Oh, we just at the golf course. Dale, look quick. It's your boy. There you go. We got Chewy with the glossy. Bo Horvat is your green Dazzy. And Halifax's favorite son, Sid the Not-So-Kid, is your final card with the player characters, the PC. Well, there's your blaster, folks. So we will quickly move on into a trip to the Metal Universe. As a reminder, next week, the breaks will get slightly more expensive with all of the money going back into the breaks. We are going from $65 a spot to $75, and we are also going from $180 for 3 spots to $210. So we will be adding that fully into the break. Next week, we're doing a whole bunch of fun stuff. I got some Premier in there for sure. I think I got some Ultimate. But yes, so we will be making the breaks even chunkier. So an extra $10 a spot pretty much adds another $300. That's like a box of Ultimate. That's whatever, Stature, a couple clear cut, whatever it may be. But Hunter, for your excellent question, which I'm going to answer, this is for you. What are your thoughts on Hart to Vegas? Oh, boys. It seems pretty on brand for Vegas, doesn't it? Vegas just sort of looks for any loophole they can. You can't blame them too much, though, since they did win a cup, so I guess they're okay with it. You know, he's got to go somewhere, I guess, right? And Vegas does seem to be the most logical of answers. I was going to say, Cause saying I'm glad he's on Philly. There's no way you welcome him back in Philadelphia, that's for damn sure. And considering most teams are pretty set when it comes to being between the pipes, at least for a starter, he wants someone he can challenge, and Aiden Hill seems like an easy fish. So, I mean, if you're going to go to a winning team with a bit of a goalie issue, the only other place could have maybe been something like Colorado, but I think the Avalanche are smart enough they didn't want to poison the well. Okay, Metal Universe, 15 packs, 7 cards. We got Byram Hurdle. Well, look at that. The man who we can now talk about. The man who shall not be named. We can name again because he is exonerated. Carter Hurt. We have Shane O'Wright. we have our first little head, K'Andre Miller. This would be a Ranger card at the time, even though he's in Carolina now. Downtown Dale Trades is a big one for you there, my friend. We have Chewy back again in the high number, and Connor Zary is your base rookie. Every pack of Metal Universe will have 4 base cards, 1 insert, 1 high number base, which is just a player in an alternate uniform, and a base rookie as well. New Hook, O'Reilly, Dubois, and Logan Thompson. Behind that, premium prospect is Justin Sortif. Currently in Washington. Florida flipped him for a second-round pick, but if you have Florida this break, he is going home with you. Eric Carlson's your high number with Pittsburgh, and Aiden McDonough is your base rook with Vancouver. Ivan Miroshnichenko. Damn it. Every time I see that card, it throws me off. Willem Eklund, Pavel Zacha, Lucas Raymond, and Nazem Kadri. Hiding behind that is a meltdown with JT Miller. Very apropos of his stint in Vancouver, melting down. The rumor was that he liked to call Elias Pettersson the F word, and we're not talking about the 4-letter F word. So, and then now he's a captain in New York. So, go Rangers. But if you have Vegas, he's going home with you. Everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand. Not Marchand. Let's try this again, Ivan. Miroshnichenko. Miroshnichenko with Washington. You know he's good with a name like that. He's the type of player that when they look at his jersey and they put the nameplate, it has to go in that big kind of half moon because it's just so heavy. Slav, Johnny G, Torrey Krug, and J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Maff. Marc-Andre Fleury. Behind that are some of my favorite ones. Some beautiful texture to these Metal Universe kind of retro-y cards with Ridley Greig. That's a rookie card for him in Ottawa. Anze Kopitar is here with a high number, and Pavel Mintyukov is going to be your base. Pavel Mintyukov. Final pack of the left-hand side. Freddie Anderson, Pavel Buchnevich, hey, it's me, and JT Miller back again in base card form. Behind that, of course, what's one way you can describe me? Energetic explosions. Take for that what you will. Rasmus Dahlin's your high number, and Adam Ginning, your base rookie with Philly. Moving to the middle of the box here now. I'm awfully excited for that Stature and Ultimate, guys. Even the artifacts. We're doing some new stuff. It's going to be good. Brandon Hagel, Panther Nightmare, Jonathan Marcia Show. Zach Hyman, fun fact, originally drafted by the Florida Panthers. Laffy with the Rags. And then we have a beautiful Adam Fantilli rookie card, once again on that beautiful cardstock, going to Columbus. Behind that is Ilya Sorokin with your high number, and Owen Beck in Montreal is your base rookie. The beat goes on. There you go, Dale. I mean this in a good way this time. So we got Bedsy poking out the back. So no matter what, you're going to go home with the base rookie of Connor Bedard. We got Vejmelka, Grubauer. We got Kuz and Pavelski. Soul of the Game. Some beautiful cards of Soul of the Game. They got that rainbow type of texture in the back. It is Robo with the stars. Pettersson is your high number. And of course, the aforementioned Bedsy, your base rookie. We'll just put him up there for now. What up, Jailbird? Happy that you were able to make the break. Don't know if Dennis is there as well, but Jalen, our resident Moncton Wildcat expert, runs the biggest Wildcat fan group that I've ever seen. Make sure you go on Facebook and check that page out. Jalen, feel free to type in the name of your Facebook group and see if we can get you a couple more followers. Jalen, a very loyal customer here at the store. Nick Schmaltz, James Hetfield's favorite player in the whole world, Noah Cates, who's having a heck of a season, actually. 2-2 for him, 2 goals, 2 assists. Tarasenko and Andrei Svechnikov. Your Z-Force will be Jack Hughes. I really do love the Z-Force. Braden Point is your high number, and Ty Carte, your base rook with Seattle. He's in the States right now. Oh, the Federales finally caught him, did they, Jalen? There you go, Moncton Wildcats news, everybody. It would be a favor to me if you just open up a new tab, search Moncton Wildcat News, and give that a little follow to anybody who's here. If you're a fan of the Cats at all, or you want to learn a little bit more about them, that's the way to go. Taylor Radish, Tyler Bertuzzi, former Moosehead Mackenzie Weegar, and the Stew. And we have, it looks like our red PMG Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful boy. Lundy is here. Two-time Stanley Cup champion, Anton Lundell. Out of 100, it is number 25. If you have number 25, you know what to do. And that goes to Trevor Boutillier. Behind that, the high number is Vasi, and the base is Matt Savoie in Buffalo. PMGs are known notoriously for chipping, and this card looks freaking sharp. There's only one very tiny nick that I'm not going to play with, but I think would go away pretty easy. Take a quick look at the back. But the PMG, famous precious metal gems. They've been around for literal decades, and that is going to be your chase of the box. So 25 of 100, only 10 off the jersey number, but beautiful to see my sweet boy Anton Lundell, Baby Barky, as I call him, and again, two-time Stanley Cup champion. Come on, we'll take Steve. Oh, Trevor, I know you don't mean that. You're such a jokester. You're such a kidder. Morgan Frost, Philip Forsberg, Seth Jones, and Owen Power. Your insert. Oh, boys, that is quite beautiful. All right, we'll take a better look at that. We got Barzal and Justin Sortif, your base rook. Take a look at the Patrick Waugh. Look at that. Number 1 of 35. That die cut machine worked out pretty darn good. That is a sharp one. I'm not sure we've ever pulled a net Rageous before. That'll essentially be your other very short print, I'll say. These are some of the toughest ones. Net Rageous, The Business, and the Vivacity cards combined to fall 1 in 120 packs. 1 in 120 packs. 16 by armchair math tells me that's 1 in every 8 boxes. So you only get 2 cards similar like this in a case. And Hunter, I do get you. You do have number 1. This one doesn't qualify for that, though. And why do I say that? Because it is not 1 of 35. It is not like they didn't make only 35 of them. This is kind of the way the Skybox numbers are carded sometimes. There are 35 cards in the set. So this one is number 1 of the 35 card set. So overall, not specifically short printed, but incredibly, well, it's ironic. Not numbered. That's the word I'm looking for. Not specifically numbered, but a very, very short print. 1 in every 8 boxes will only have 1 card like that or 2 of the other inserts that I mentioned. And out of that, you could get 35 different guys. So to get Sir Patrick himself, pretty darn good start on the Skybox Metal. Unfortunately, it may be a little anticlimactic as we go to the right side of the box as we got our 2 main hits out of the way. Cole Perfetti, or someone I know likes to call him Cole Perferati. Patrick Laine, Dawson Mercer, Newfoundland Zone, and D-Lark. Your premium prospect is Yaroslav Askarov. That is a rookie card with the Predators. Willy-nilly is here, and so is Arnaud Durando. Some of these names are so fun to say like that. A gorgeous card, 100. That's the type of card like that, Pat Waugh. I would usually say if you're going to grade anything, that's a good pick because there are not many of them that exist. They're very hard to find. As I say, you could buy a whole master case. You could find one of the other 2 inserts and not get 1 net Rageous. So the pop count on those is very, very low. I'm not saying you go out and you grade it. Obviously, you do what you want, enjoy the card. But if you ever really wanted to show off the short printedness, even just go on Google and look at the pop count. I bet you a nickel. You know what? I'll bet you a nickel. There's less than 1,000 graded, period. I'm sure that it's in the low hundreds. RT, Matchbox 20. We got Monty, Nick Backstrom, and Chandler Stevenson. And it's the aforementioned other Kachuk that we don't like to talk about, Bradles. Only a face of other could love. McJesus is your high number, and Leo Carlson gets the quack on the board with a base rookie. Only 3 packs here left to go. We got Jarvis, Allmark, Zach Werenski, Byfield, Luke Hughes, beautiful rookie card at a skybox there for him. The Breadman, and your base rookie, Dustin Wolf. Unfortunately for Stature, because of the short checklist, they had to cut a few names. Dustin Wolf is one of those guys that they actually cut. In addition to that, Askarov and Marco Kasper are not in there as well. So if we're looking for additional Wolf or that type of thing, hopefully we can kind of get a little bit more into the other boxes. Josh Norris here with Ottawa, Beauvilliers, Ryan Strome, and the workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins. We have Raphael Lavoie, your premium prospect with Edmonton. Robo's your high number, and Let the Levy Break, Miralainen is your base rookie. We move on to the final pack. From here, we will take a walk over to credentials. From credentials, we'll go to artifacts, and we'll go with that. What's with the fluff? Okay, let's go back here. So, Cause, and when I refer to Cause is Merc. They're the constellation cards. So the joke here is exactly what you see. This is it. That's the whole card. So there's a quick peek at the back, just for the fun of it. The joke is, though, of course, no one ever minds a little head. Noah Dobson. PEI zone, we got Gorgiev, Sanderson, and Keandre Miller. Your final insert is Bedsy. A rookie for him, the Tatari Star. A Tatari Star is described as a star that is expected to grow to equal or greater power than the sun. That's my Carl Sagan accent, but a second Connor Bedard rookie card goes to Downtown Dale Trites. Timmy Stew's your high number, and William Dufour past that. Let's pop that right there. That, my friends, is your medal. What's up with the rookie wildcard redemption stature? I think it is. I got one last week. I think it's artifacts that you're thinking of, Hunter, if I am correct. The long and short of it is that artifacts is one of the very first products that they make out of the year. So there are a ton of guys who just don't have cards yet. They don't have photos for them. That's why when they put a wild card of like 1 or 2, it's not always the draft pick. The kids do still have to play. So they let a little bit of time go through, then they assign the players from there. I'll explain how that'll work in artifacts once we get to that, assuming we pull one of those cards. Slush puppy time! 23-24 Creds is on the board here now. Off we go. It is hilarious, Cause. That's the whole thing with Skybox. Skybox is just different, right? Sometimes it's like those Blade Runner looking cards where it's got like spaceships in the background. And other times you just get a little head floating in the sky, and that's what it is. So credentials, the way that 23-24 worked, it's a little bit twofold. So the brand new credentials, 24-25, has a guaranteed autograph in it. Regrettably, we're all sold out of that guy. That kind of got hit by tariff, so we didn't order quite as much as usual. But I would say, I believe when I looked, 7 out of 8 boxes of credentials has an autograph. The other box will have like a very rare insert. So we'll try to see what we can spy. If we don't get an auto, we'll go back. I'm sure it's easy enough to find it. But either way, Hunter! I don't care which one of you two can fight, but this one is for you. Credential time, credential time. There's only 8 packs, half a dozen cards per. Very similar layout to the Skybox. Get a little bit of focus there. There we go. Neon Leon, Nate Mack. Highly anticipated is Zach Benson. So another rookie card for the Buffalo Sabre young forward. Hiding behind that, I am happy that was not our autograph. Spencer Stastny. This might be the first ever card pulled by Spencer Stastny. 150 of 799 though. If you can't see, the short print is right there on the inside. There you go. If you have number 150, you have won a prize. Behind that, your 2 base cards are Slav, sophomore card for him, and Tage Thompson. Just the talking head of Zen. That'd be cool. They're doing different stuff. Like the new Series 1, there's a QR code on the back. And when you scan the QR code, it'll actually show you a video of what happened in the card. So like I have the Bobrovsky card that has the save when the whole, the Bob wall, the brick wall, kind of started up against Tampa Bay, where he makes that kind of turns back and sees it with the back of his hand. So they're doing some more cool stuff. So maybe they'll do a zombie card, and every time you open it or push a button, the Cranberries will play. They can make it like one of those birthday cards that just have a song in it. I have so many good ideas, and Upper Deck doesn't listen to any of them. Jack Hughes, willy-nilly, your Who's Next, not by the Who, like we enjoyed Bubba O'Reilly earlier, but it's Wyatt Johnston with Dallas. Behind that is Jonathan Marchessault with the speed of the game. Very nice texture with the silver. Not specifically numbered, though. And then we got Mikko Rantanen and Roman Josi. Oh, Mikko. You got to wonder what people feel about him. It's a weird in-between, right? He won a cup in Colorado. So if I was a Colorado fan, I'd still like him. But the way he left was obviously a little decisive. We got a little Gouda, Trevor Zegras in Anaheim, and we got Matchbox 20 behind that. Kaboom! Emil Andre, and I have another card here behind RT. It is the highly anticipated Owen Beck. So the Emil Andre, your Philly rookie, 457. If you have number 457, you'll win 3 prizes. Why? Because I'm confident no one has 457 out of 999. Sid the Not So Kid and Hubie Doobie Doo, your base. No rare card yet. No ink yet. It's coming. I can feel it. I can smell it. Connor Hellebuyck, Shane O'Wright, the sophomore card. Who's next? The purple, pink, fuchsia, magenta variety is Jeremy Swayman. The Swayman! And behind him, we're on the board with a gorgeous short print auto of Bobby McMahon in TML. Pierre-Luc Dubois and Travis Konecny are your base. There's a nice look at that. Some beautiful gold finish. Number 68. Sorry, Levi, you were so close. But a pretty massive hit for Toronto. That goes to Donnie. Hard signed autograph. If you have number 68, you know what to do. And it's only out of 125. And take a look at that autograph. You gotta appreciate that. Good job, Bobby. You took some time and you made your ink look good there, big fella. We appreciate that on this end. Definitely worthy of a card stand, without a doubt. So there's your auto. Pretty darn good. Hard signed rookie autograph of a big Maple Leaf up-and-comer, of course. We have the right side of the box here now. Shesterkin, Alex Tuck's medicated wipes. Former Moncton Wildcat Jacob Peltier is your highly anticipated, as I get a little bit of focus on that. And behind that, a beautiful clear cut for Nikita Nesterenko. It is 133 of 149. If you have 133, you know what to do. But that goes to the Quack Attack, belonging to Matt. We have Sasha Barkov, which makes me a little melancholy whenever I see him now. And Nick Suzuki is the base. Nick Suzuki. And we all know it's all about that base. JT and the toughest spleen in the league, Mark Stone. Who's next is Tage Thompson, or who's best, rather. We have Milos Kelemen. That is another beautiful kind of gold finish there to it. Interestingly enough, it's yellow. Not short printed, though. Unlike the Bobby McMahon. Still a beautiful card nonetheless. Goes to Arizona or Utah, whatever you want to call it. Mika Zibanejad and Timo Meyer are the base from that. 1-2 packs to go when it comes here to creds. Vasi and Claude Giroux. Stanislav Slovil is your highly anticipated. Your speed of the game is Matthew Coronado. That's a rookie card for him in Calgary. Alex DeBrincat and Brent Burns bringing up the back. Nice period card, Ice W. Yes, Vince, I agree. Unfortunately, we did not pull your number, WW, yet. But we'll keep trying, buddy. Lucas Raymond and Moth. There's a beautiful card. I like the way the color of the pads look. Behind that, who's best is Shesterkin with the Rags in New York. And the blue parallel for Kirill the Thrill. That one is short printed. 102 of 149. So a sneaky little nice hit there for the richest man in the league. If you have Minnesota, not too shabby getting that thrown at you. And that does go to Vince. So Linda, congratulations. You have won a short printed Kirill Kaprizov card. My mistake. It's actually number 2. Number 2 is the number we're looking for. Let's get a little bit of. I said. Come on, Cam. Get your life together. There we go. Number 2. Anybody out there is number 2? Say the word. You have won a prize. Bo Horvat and Matthias Ekholm finish the box of credentials. And I gotta say, we've got one more appetizer, if you will. Based on what we pulled already, not doing too shabby at all. Out of a blaster, you get a beautiful Benson. Our metal treat us real well. Gorgeous PMG, the big time Sir Patrick, a couple Bedsy rookies, and credentials. Doesn't get much better than a Bobby McMahon shorty print auto like that. So we'll see what happens now as we take a trip to Artifacts Town. 25-26. Ivan Demidov, one of the only rookies that has physical cards in here that is not a redemption. So to answer the question earlier that Hunter had floated out, here's what will happen if we find a redemption. There are two, I agree, it did look like 102, right? There are two types of redemptions that we can find. One of them will have a team logo on it. That one's easy. If you have that team, you get that card. The end. There are some that are wild cards. So the wild cards are exactly what they sound like. We don't know who they're going to be. It is not as easy as going by number. If we get number 1, it doesn't mean it's going to be Matthew Schaefer. For example, Slavkovsky in his rookie year was actually number 2, not number 1. So if we pull a wild card, everybody involved in this break who has a spot, we are going to raffle off that card between all of you, including who has the free spot, which is Fregia this week. So all 32 names will go into a randomizer. We will do that post-break when we do our free spot giveaway. And even though the break spot is going up from 65 to 75 next weekend, we are still going to do a free spot giveaway for next weekend. So once again, redemption card with the team logo, easy peasy, goes to that team. Wild card, we'll raffle it off post break between all y'all, and y'all can fight it out if you really want to. Makes sense? Clear as mud. Box number 51, folks. 52151. There you go. First time we've done this year's Artifacts. Artifacts typically fairly loaded. We're expecting, I'd say probably 4 number cards, I believe was the breakdown. We've also, there's your peek there inside. I don't know, who else is around here? Trevor! That's for you. Mix of autographs in terms of sticker and hard sign. They have some beautiful acetate style cards or clear cut kind of cards with that finish to them that look quite sharp. But we'll see what we can find inside. Might be a jersey swatch on the way. Quick peek at the base cards for this brand new year. Very classic. Let's get, not trying to make you look at Lucas Raymond's crotch. Let's try to get a little focus. Focus me, baby. There we go. Classic kind of artifact design to them. Right? They're made to feel new meets old a little bit. So the only time we don't get 4 cards is when we have a thicker card like we do now. Roman Yossi is going to be your back card. So we'll do a slow roll, and it looks like we have a swatch on the way. Hopefully a double jersey piece hiding behind Lucas Raymond. Nice foiling there at the top. Amazon. I think that is Columbus, if I remember right. I was wrong. It is Seattle. And it's Jared McCann. So not too shabby getting Jared McCann for the crack attack. Not specifically numbered. Oh, yes, it is. I forgot they put the numbering on the back this year. I knew that. I just fooled you guys. And myself. 152 of 199 for the Jared McCann. It is a game-used double swatch. That goes to Mario C. Likes to keep it clean. That goes to Mario. Not too shabby at all. And when you go into a break and you have Seattle, sometimes you can get a little nervous, but we can put that one there. Mary is not in for Seattle, regrettably. Yes, Mary, Mark and Mary, friends of the store. Whenever they join the break, Mary not only seems to get Seattle every time, but does pretty gosh darn well with Seattle every time too. So we've got another thick one here. Leo Carlson is going to be your base, your blanket. A junior card for him. And it looks like another gold double swatch, if I had to guess. Black Bucket 43. Can't tell what's on the side. Almost looks like Nescafe. Oh, it's Quinnigan. There you go. Your base is going to be Brian Russ. quick peek at the back as well as I continue to juggle. 186 of 299. Interesting. So the Jared McCann, they're both gold material, same style of card, if you will. But the Jared McCann's at a 199, and the Quinn Hughes is at a 299. But not only that, the Quinn Hughes has a double color, where the McCann is a little bit flatter, for lack of a better term. Interesting. Interesting how they would have multiple gold materials that are the same but not, if you will. But beautiful card for Vancouver. The green really pops. It's not quite as dark as what it looks like on the feed. But you've got one of the easily one of the top 4 defensemen in the league. I think anyone would agree with that. Some making an argument for a top 2. Alex, you have Vancouver, my friend. So Quinnigan, let's start. Let's boil some stuff down here. Quinn will sneak in there. 2 for 2 off the hop for the old artifacts. But wait, there's more. Matt Zuccarello's your base, one of the more underappreciated players in the game. Matty Beniers. And we have a red Brock. Wait, hold on. Brock Faber. Alex Lafreniere, your base. We take a peek there at the back of Brock as I like to juggle. 192 of 599 on the ruby red parallel for Brock Faber. A junior card there for him. And a nice hit for Minnesota. A couple shorty prints there for Minnie with the Kirill the Thrill. And Linda, you're doing quite well with the Minnesota Wild. Back card, getting that out of the way, is going to be Max Domi in Toronto, Zach Werenski in Columbus. There was another back card in JT Compher, and we have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, my favorite caveman. I still think that whenever he makes a big save, all the crowd should get into their caveman voice and go, Ukko-Pekka, Ukko, Ukko, Ukko-Pekka. Ruby red, 218. Of 599. That's right, 218 of 599. And you're correct, Hunter. We're going to pick your numbers in the hundreds now. I typically, if you guess a triple-digit number, you get double the prizes because you're right. Whoever, well, what are you two, Hunters? I think it was Hunter B. You guessed number 1 earlier. Number 1 is the most common one. The next most common number, 2. The next most common, guess, 3. Right? You know what I mean? So usually, if you do get lucky on a higher number, I'll hook you up with a little double the prize. We have a sophomore card for Celebrini, Jamie Drysdale. Hiding behind him is Jordan Bennington. That is numbered out of 699, 513 of 699. Looks like every single pack has had a numbered card so far. And former Moncton Wildcat, Connor Garland. There was always these stories of Connor Garland when he played with the Moncton Wildcats. Maybe known as being a little cocky in school. He'd go into school after a game, well, not directly after a game, but he'd go into school and he'd go up to the whiteboard, and depending how many goals he scored that night, he would take the marker and leave a little tally mark on the whiteboard every time. That was just a story that I heard. We've got DeBrincat, and we've got a thick card there behind it, and we've got something kind of shiny from there, so let's take a peek to see what we found hiding behind Alex DeBrincat. Looks like another gold type of parallel. Black bucket, number 19. And we're going to Ottawa with Drake Batherson. And I'm going to do a bit of a quicker reveal to see what the shine is here behind. It is a beautiful foil Dylan Larkin, D-Lark. That one is numbered all the way down to 99. So a very solid pack there. The Platinum Sparkle, as it's called. Lucky number 7. Surely to goodness, somebody out there has guessed number 7. That goes to Hunter M. And this card is way more stunning in person. I know it's like, oh, you know, it's a nice short print, but like, it is a really, really nice card. The foiling is quite nice because the foiling is all pertained to the edges, right? So it really makes it pop. And quick look there at the Batherson. We'll show the back. Once again, we're in the hundreds. 120 of 299. Game used, of course, with the gold material. So if you have the Ottawa Senators, Ottawa, Hunter M. It's a Hunter pack. How about that? May as well put Batherson right there for now, I suppose. I know it's a little bit off cam, but there we go, something like that. 2 packs to go. Unsure how many more hits we're going to be looking at. We already got 3 of our double swatches that came out. Jake DeBrusk in Vancouver, the Nuge. And there you go, folks. So this is exactly what I warned everyone about. Really quickly, the back card is Timmy Stu. So we have a rookie redemption wild card. I'll let you guys, once I get a little bit of focus, excuse me, feel free to take a look at the back. Redemptions are super duper easy. You go on the Upper Deck website, you literally just redeem your card. Excuse me. That's better. Dum shabop. So we are going to figure out who wins this card post-break. So again, if you're like Greg and you took 6 spots this break, you have a 6 out of 32 chance to win this card. If you have 1 spot, you get a 1 out of 32 chance. But because there is no specific team and therefore no specific player, it could be anything. You could be looking all the way up to your number 1 pick. You could be Schaefer, could be Misa, could be Hagens, could be whatever. But we're going to put that guy aside, and we'll work it out in the wash, for lack of a better term. So when we do the free spot giveaway post-break, which is a separate video that follows this feed, we will then find out who wins that redemption. And now we're on to our final pack of artifacts before the main event. Let me know what you guys want to see first. Do you want the 2 Ultimate, or do you want the 2 Stature, or do you want to layer it in? If only 1 or 2 people vote in the comments about what they want to see or what order, they will have great sway over the rest of this break. Your back card is Jacob Slave, and then we have Adam Fox, Hampus Lindholm, and your final card, a beautiful clear cut for Rory Kieran's center with the Calgary Flames. I really, really like the design. I really do enjoy that kind of just like, it's hard to even describe it. But I'm a big fan. So a nice hit there for Calgary. Trevor, did you have Calgary? I thought I saw yes, you do. So that goes home with you. You can let us know. Is Rory any good? I'm sure he's great. We've got Stature first. Levi says 1 of each. So you guys can keep voting, but we'll at least get started with the first box of Stature. Stature this year is a little bit different. 1 pack, 5 cards per. You should get 1 autograph per box on average and a 1 out of 3 chance at a patch auto. Some of this stuff is ridiculous. Like, we have had a Nathan McKinnon 2 of 2 come out of the store not long ago. So it's box number 62 for your Superstitious Law. Julien votes for 1 of each. So we've got a tie, ultimate stat, alt stat. I think we'll layer it in based off of that. So let's go Stature, then we'll go ultimate, and then we can go Stature, and then we'll go home on our final ultimate. How's that? Only 5 cards in the pack this year opposed to the 8, but it is a little bit different. The checklist, so I guess really quickly, there's 2 years worth, 23-24 and 24-25, even though it says 24-25, so we can find some Bedard stuff and whatever else. The checklist is tiny. It's like 20 base, 5 legends, and 20 rookies. Might be 25 base and 20 rookies. Doesn't matter. But we'll see what we can find. And Levi, that's for you. Does not feel like a patch. Last time we opened up a Stature, we pulled a stunning Yvonne Cornway auto. One of the only men in NHL history to win not 1, not 5, but 10 Stanley Cups. So we look like we just have the auto. Deal Art gets us kicked off. That is going to be your opening base card, if you will. And let's see what we've got hiding behind Dylan Larkin. Bradley Nadeau, 869 of 999. If you have the Carolina Hurricanes, we'll slow the break down here ever so slightly, just so we can take a peek. If you weren't sure about Bradley Nadeau, horrible stats for his first game, 1 game -3, but he's a local boy here in New Brunswick, so we are okay with that. Well, we can work with that, Bradley. He's still a little baby, only born about 5. All right, now I can't remember if the auto is the next card or the second to last card, so we're going to find that out together with whatever this blue beauty peeking through is. Oh my goodness, Dale Tripes, get your butt off the golf course and get on this frickin' feed right now. Oh, Chris, you picked a good time to join. Downtown Dale Tripes, calling all Dale Tripes. Get your cojones over here. Oh my goodness. 20 of 25. Bedsy, Connor Bedard rookie, out of Stature. That's pretty close to as nice as she's going to get. Unreal. If you have number 20, you know what to do. And Stature comes through yet again. Holy cojones. Safe to say we're going to get a better look at that one. Let's move that there. Move that there. Do this, do that. Do the other thing. Here's your quick peek there at the back. For the Bedsy Blue Auto. That's right, boys. I love those comments. Must make you feel good, Dale. Everybody very happy for you, my friend. Downtown Dale Trades, a consistent supporter of the breaks in every single week. And very well earned. And what a start. I'll take that over all the one any day. Yeah, you got that right. What a friggin' start to our main event buffet. Wow, wow, wow. Well, safe to say that goes front row center. Move this over here a little bit. Let's take a little bit of time so that I can move the stuff around here. Sweet! Alright, well, the beat goes on. Guess what, folks? There's still more cards. Let's see what's hiding here behind D-Lark. Who's our blanket? A beautiful Boston Bruin rookie, Matthew Poitras. In my humble opinion, top 10 rookie of the 23-24 class. 235 of 249 is the number we're looking for. Stature is just so friggin' nice, isn't it? All these cards are going to be a 75 point. Who's got Beantown? Robert. You have Boston, which gives you Poitras. And finally, the go-home card. We're going back to Minnesota. Lucky you, Linda. Liam Ogrim, 365 of 375. So a gorgeous rookie card for Liam Ogrim. Well, it's all downhill from here, folks. Yeah. Nice try, Macaulay. Although, Chris did donate towards my my daughter's cheer as we were collecting bottles for our big trip to the U.S. in May. So, Chris, meet me around back. Maybe we'll talk about prize. So, I guess we continue. I think you can call us a pretty successful break already if we just stopped and called it a day. But there is way more than that, my friends. Let's go to Ultimate. So we will do exactly what you guys have voted for. We'll do the switch. We'll go Stature Ultimate on their go-home. Box number 53 is on the hill here. And we'll find out what is inside. Yet again, a very busy day there out in the store. Love to see it. Only 4 cards. The configuration changed ever so slightly. It is now 3 hits. It used to be an auto, a mem, and then a third hit, which is either an auto, a mem, or a tech card. Now it is just considered 3 hits, period. I want to say when we did our triple ultimate break, or 3-box ultimate last week, I think we had 3 autos out of a box. So you never know what it would fall to. And Dale, you don't need any box. So it was Chris. That's for you. Alright. Come on down. Ulti Town. Haha, sweet. And this actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards inside. Interessant. Oh, Gaston, I'll be off Wednesday, Thursday, so I will miss you, but make sure you say hi to Jake for me. 61 of 99 for Al McInnes. If you were to say, Thomas, who has the hardest shot ever? The first name, I'm not saying it's him ever, but the first name that comes to mind is Al McInnes. Growing up, this guy was just, it's the hardest shot comp at the skills. It's like Larry Bird and the 3-point, who's coming in second. If Al McInnes was there, that was exactly it. Number 61 of 99, a beautiful hit for Calgary. And Trevor, you're a Calgary fan, correct me if I'm wrong, so that goes to a beautiful home as well. If you have number 61, you know what to do. Honey, behind that, we have a rookie auto for Sam Colangelo. That goes to Anaheim. So, Matt, you were on the board. A little bit of good karma for flipping LA to Santa Scott. 283, the number that we're looking for there. The autograph leaves a little bit to be desired, but it is an autograph nonetheless. Behind that, we have a sideways card. Wow. Hot damn. Well, there's another big boomer. I don't like using something like the Poitras as a, or not the Poitras, the McInnes as a blanket. So Dylan Larkin's going to come back. Let's get a look at this beautiful piece. I don't like Vegas for a few reasons. But man, that goal, that shimmers and shines, doesn't it? Jack Eichel, the afterthought of 15-16. Number 4, Bobby Orr. Dale, I know you get number 4. You have won a prize, my friend. But the real prize goes to whoever had Vegas, and that is Trevor Boutillier. That is right, Trevor. An absolutely stunning pickup. Gorgeous signature premium material patch autograph featuring Stanley Cup champion Jack Eichel. Quick peek there at the back. Game used material, of course, the way that Upper Deck does it ever so good. And interesting, 23-24 ultimate there at the bottom. So Eichel did not sign in time for 23-24, but an absolutely killer card nonetheless. Look at that. Holy Moses, we're just dripping in the hits here, aren't we? Let's put McMahon right there. Jack, you get a promotion right there. All right. So don't be fooled. We're still doing Ultimate, but Dylan Larkin is going to be my blanket here. Hopefully we can find even more autos, right? I mean, let's go. Zachary Bolduc, currently with the Montreal Canadiens, but if you have the St. Louis Blues, he's coming home with you. 305 out of 499 there for Bolduc. Looks like a horizontal. We're going to Washington with a jumbo jersey. Beautiful, beautiful materials. 195 of 199. Gets Washington on the board. Greg, you have the Capitals. Wonderful, wonderful. And finally, another autograph. Josh Norris. So that is for Ottawa. Hunter M., I know you were trying to move Ottawa earlier. Looks like it worked out for you to hold on to it. That autograph's a little suspect. There's a J with a bird and an N with a bird, like those little M birds that you draw flying in the sky in the background. There's a quick peek there at the back. And once again, 23-24 Ultimate. So it looks like we got maybe a bit of a juice box with some extra 23-24 stuff. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Disappear. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. 5 hits. 2 swatches, just patch, whatever, and 3 autos with a beautiful patch auto. I don't think it gets much better than that. And the only non-hit was a short print Al McInnes out of 99. So, quite amazing. Quite nice. Well, we continue. Let's move Bedsy for Nori. So far, so good there. If it's you're going to be a big Vegas only. Yeah, I mean, I doubt they're going to be playing hockey in May, Chris, but we'll see. Number 14 on our next Stature box. That's right, folks. I know we're already loaded to the gills with hits, but that's what you get here in the D&M Break show. And not too bad at all thus far. Holy Moses. This one has, maybe not. I was going to say it has a chance maybe being that patch, but it looks a little bit thinner. I think it's just popping up a little bit more. Fredgy. That's for you. Maybe we don't want the patch. Last time we didn't have a patch, we got the Connor Bedard to 25. No patch this time. That means that the box that we did not pick has one. Your base card will be Stammer. I wouldn't be on them not being playing in May. Yeah. Stamkos with the base. I wouldn't be on them not being playing in May. Chris, are you okay? Simon Evanson, your base, 617 out of 999. From here, we're going to go now from the back. It was Maverick Bork, rookie with the Dallas Stars, 139 of 375. We have some orange peeking out. And it's the great one, Wayne Gretzky. I've heard of him. 173 of 199, rocking a New York Ranger jersey. That means that goes to Greg. So a hearty congrats there for you, Greg. Always an excellent day to get Wayne Gretzky. And every time I look at those stats, I'm just like, what in the frig? Like, almost 3,000 points. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. All right, that goes there. And now, it's auto time. What you hiding, Simon? Minnesota. There you go, Linda. That's a beautiful hit. Jesper Wallstedt, one of the top rookie prospects between the pipes. Gorgeous hard-signed rookie there for him. A little chicken scratch, but I guess we'll take it. I like how he puts the number on there at least. And hard-signed, of course. It is a rookie autograph, not specifically numbered, but a rookie auto is always a great time, without a doubt. So a very nice hit with Jesper Wallstedt. And wow, we are loaded up here. Put that there. One more. What are the breaks you get value like this? Holy Moses. Look at this stuff. This is amazing. This is amazing. Box number 97. For no reason other than we like number 97, I suppose. You guys know the drill of Ultimate. I am not guaranteeing that there's going to be 6 cards in this pack. But you never know. It is a chunky one. No doubt about that. So very best of luck for everybody here involved. Cause. Final box flip for you, buddy. Off we go with the big finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5 cards in here. And we have, oof, that's tough to see. Some peeling or a ding here on our first card, which is actually an auto. Good news, it's not a Bedard. Phil Kemp with a dirty little piece here at the bottom. Who's got Edmonton? Greg. So Greg, get a hold of me post-break, and we'll have a chat about how we can get that fixed. I'll tell you how to send it into Upper Deck and get a replacement. The Phil Kemp is not specifically numbered, so one has to imagine that you'll probably get another Phil Kemp auto back. I'm going to put that right over. Definitely tough. You could tell it just got banged up in the machine as it came out. So only the first one that we've seen that's had some real damage to it. Like I say, you let me know. Upper Deck is excellent in this regard. They will definitely help you out. And a little nick at the top too. So it looks like it got caught in between, since it's got almost the exact same spot, top and bottom. So again, Greg, you get a hold of me, and we'll tell you how to get it all fixed up there with UD. All right. At least it was Phil Kemp. So we have 2 thick ones and 1 thinner one. This is a thicker card. Let's see what we've got. Holy Moses, that is gorgeous. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, one of the biggest prospects that Vancouver has had in quite some time. And who has Vancouver? Alex. Same thing, my man. Unfortunately, with this box of Stature, I hate to even show this. You can see that little crack right through. Oof. So that is 100% a replacement. Stunning card. What a gosh darn shame. 7 out of 99. If you get number 7, you know what to do. Give a quick peek there at the back. And with Licker Ramaki, he is quite the prospect people are looking forward to. So once again, Alex, get a hold of me post-break, and we'll help you out. Damn. All right. Keep going. Now, I don't want to jinx anything. The rest of them look okay. Guess there's no way to know till we get going, though, right? All right. Let's get a little focus here. Oh, so close. Saw teal in 71. That card looks good. Jersey swatch there from Macklin Celebrini, the guy everybody's looking for. San Jose belongs to Curtis McIsaac, and 377 is for you. So 377 to 499. A stunning piece. Gosh darn, wish I had an auto, but better than nothing since San Jose was getting fairly skunked up to this point. Let's put that right there. Put that there. Put that there. And then we will continue. 2 more cards. Rutger McGroarty. 342 of 499. That goes to the Pens. Very nice swatch there as we hide that final card. Quick peek there at the back. Maybe a little bit of focus. And I'm going to tell you guys right up front, your cards may not be prepared by the end of today as per the usual. Worst case, give me till tomorrow around noon hour. My partner in crime, Jake, is on vacation until Wednesday. So usually we have 3 guys in the store. Today we have 2, and one of them is right here talking to you now. So we might not have time as I look out in the store. And it is, once again, very busy out there. So I'll definitely try to get them done on time. But worst case, if some of you guys that usually come in post-break on a Sunday, cards may not be ready in time. So I appreciate any patience there for that. All right. So a quick reminder. Next week's break, $75 a head or $210 for 3. Just reach out. You got me for. Thank you, Trevor. You got a couple of months for me. All right, I can hopefully get it done in that time. I appreciate that. If you want to get into next weekend's, there's only like 10 spots left. So I highly suggest you send me a message through the store or get a hold of us, and we'll get you in. Aside from that. Video post-break. The video will give away a free spot for that break for next week, and we have the Artifacts wild card to give away too. So again, give me about 10 to 15 minutes after this stream. That video will go up on our Facebook page following. Alright, so time for the final card. It's the final card now. We get some beautiful gold, easy for me to say, some gold shimmer there, if you will. These are typically almost like the masterpiece type of cards. They're very thick, a 180-point stock. Silver Bucket, 19. Going to Ottawa, and it is Drake Batherson. I think we already pulled his auto earlier today. An absolute beautiful card. The masterpieces cards are always very nice on their own, but having that gold ink to it is very nice. I was trying to see if we had an auto from him earlier. I think we did. Didn't we say his name before? Yeah, I don't know where he ran off to, but nonetheless. So it's like too much for me with the... You got that right, Cause. No kidding. There's a quick peek at the back. Hard signed, of course. 23-24. And again, you know, shame on a couple damaged cards, but just reach out to us. You got it, Cause. No problem, buddy. But ultimate, very, very stunning. Stature, amazing. Okay, I know we had Norris back there, but I couldn't remember if it was Batherson or what have you. And 3 stars of the night is almost impossible. Let's just be real. But you know what? Let's go this way. Between you and I, Anton Lundell's the number 1 star. But I think our 3rd star of the night will be Bobby McMahon. Numbered at a 125. It is hard signed. It is a rookie card out of Creds for Toronto. 2nd star of the night. Not often a card this beautiful gets bumped off the number 1 spot. But we're going to give it to Jack Eichel with that gorgeous gold swatch, hard signed out of only 25. And the number 1 star of the night, surprise, the blue auto at a Stature for Connor Bedard. Absolutely amazing hit. Has a little bit of value, I think. Might pay for the next couple breaks. Absolutely beautiful. So, major congrats there to everyone. This break was absolutely loaded to the gills with hits. And just think about how big it's going to be going forward when we add that extra value into the breaks next week. So, once again, guys, thank you for all the support as per the usual. We go through this every time, but I couldn't do it without you. You guys give me the perfect job, so I really appreciate all you guys coming out. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Dale, go get a birdie for us, and then go enjoy the 19th hole once you're done from there. I'll be back here again, guys, in a short little bit. I may be a little bit extra time for the video. I think I got to get out there and go help my my poor Bradles with the store. But we'll hit you back here shortly this afternoon. Thanks, guys.